Dopest Renegades was good. We are back. We are back. This time with Genesis. I hear you guys. I see you guys in the comments and everything. Much love to all you guys and peace to you guys. I actually been because of y'all. I actually been checking out like the Ren chapters to his life and everything. And I'm on like chapter 2 right now. I ain't trying to go too far ahead, but I learned about Joe and everything that happened with Joe when with the song Seven Sins and everything. So I got more clarity on that, and it's real interesting and everything. And I'm just still like kind of going through it. It's really a journey, y'all. It's really a journey doing your research and all that stuff. I really understand the lyrics and the songs a lot better, getting like more context. But yeah, thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate all love and support for the Renegades. I'll hype to get right into it. And you already know, I know there's an acoustic version. Stay tuned. I got y'all, man. Let's get right into it, see what Ren's talking about. Hope you guys been good. Hope your day is going good. I hope this this reaction adds some type of value to your life, makes you happy, gives you some dopamine, something. Get something out of it. You feel me? I know I am, because this is going to be interesting. All right, let's see what's popping with Genesis. Not the fish and chips and the mush peas.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. No, I was late for the art, no, I was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em, let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. No, I was late for the art, no, I was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Track go hard, y'all. I rock with this joint. Yeah. Bruh, like this, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you what I like about this, right? Because like I told y'all, man, like I lived in England for 4 years. Me and my wife, we was there from like 2011 to 2015. When I saw the fish and chips, though, automatically, man, I was like, yo, I need some. Like, there's no place in the United States that I've been to that can make fish and chips like how they do in England. The closest people that could do it out here is this place called Park Lane. I don't know if y'all got Park Lanes where y'all are at, but Park Lane makes really good fish and chips because the owner actually used to live in England, so he does it the right way. So he does it with haddock. You know, he doesn't use cod, he uses strictly haddock. And I know when I was overseas, I always get haddock too. I used to get cod. Then my homeboy Bruno, salute to my homie Bruno. Like, he's a local there. He's from Portugal, but like his family's been there since he was a kid. But like he was like, hey man, he's like, you getting cod? He's like, man, if you like cod, man, you gotta try that haddock. You won't go back. Man, I went ahead and got that haddock, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a greedy boy, man. I'm a fat boy at heart, so I'll be getting the haddock and the cod sometimes. I always get 2 fish. with the chips, man. I can never just get one. I know they're big and everything. You know, the fish are like, you know, really big fish, but I still need the haddock and the cod. But yeah, yo, I'm getting hungry just talking about it. Got to go back and visit. Salute to all the UK people in here, man. Salute to y'all. But yeah, just the way it starts, man. I like the drum patterns. I like the bass line. I like his delivery. His breath control is always like Ren is probably has like the best breath control that I've seen the MC in a really long time, especially on Fire in the Booth. I forgot to mention that. Like his breath control is crazy, you know, and he doesn't sound like he's running out of wind or anything. And I like up here, he's over there, he's just having fun. And I saw that upside down house too. That joint looked crazy right there. But I like the way it starts. I always like Ren's videos. And yeah, man, let's get back into it. Let's take this walk, man. Appreciate you guys being on this journey with me as always. But let's get right into it. Look at that, man. Like, so what, he got a little bit of tartar sauce? He got a little bit of tartar sauce, and he getting that malt vinegar he about to put down top of the fish and chips. And it's like, if you guys don't know, fish and chips, it creates like its own seasoning. So I like to put the vinegar on it, and then I put the salt on it, and I put pepper on top of it too, and I just eat the chips and the fish all together. But yeah, my bad. So he's getting into one of them flows. He's like, when I'm by myself, and like when I heard that, I was like, all right, I see what type of time you on. He's like, when I'm by myself, I find my mind start to drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension. It's definitely somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is somewhere else. And he also mentions like in chapter 1 that he had outer body experiences, like watching himself and everything. So like his mind is somewhere else. Like literally when he was going through what he was going through, he's having an outer body experience, watching himself trying to get back into his body, and he couldn't at that time. So he's like, it's not inside this dimension. It's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support. I've been put upon the highest shelf, you know. And then he's like, and then he gets into the verse. It's such a fire way to start this song, man. Like I said, I was digging it when I saw the fish and chips, man. It just made me hungry. I can't rock with the mushy peas though, man. Y'all let me know what's up with the mushy peas. That's the only thing I couldn't rock with, man. The mushy peas was just too much for me, because I don't really like peas anyways.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this.
And then you see how when he said that, his eye looked like right there, like it's almost like he looked at himself looking at himself. You know what I'm saying? I could be reaching, but yeah, when he's like, it's the little shit he does, man. It's like little things that pop out to me, man. It'd be like so subtle, because you know his mind is just, like I say, the mind of Ren is a wild place, man. So it's just, you know, and it's a very creative place too. So I don't mean that in no disrespect, but it's like that's what makes, you know, think about it. They call a lot of geniuses and people like that crazy all the time, just because they don't understand them. Like they dismiss them when they say it's crazy. Dave Chappelle said it best. Calling somebody crazy is dismissive because you don't understand it. It's crazy. So it's like when I say that about him, it's like he's just different.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf.
Yo, look at that. He dipped it in the mushy peas and he didn't even eat it. He slammed it down. Like Ren ain't even want the mushy peas, man. Stop playing. Yeah, so he starts off, he's like, my whole life been fighting this cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex hurting. You know, that's like going up to the back of your brain. You know what I'm saying? He's like, so my cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's because life is a lottery. What an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. You know, it's a balance of both. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. And then like it's saying like this is literally the case of Ren, who has spent many years in pain, at times what does that say? Debilitating due to complications from Lyme disease. So yeah, sometimes your nerves have been fried from neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'm speaking honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. That wordplay that he has is crazy. Even when I was watching like chapter 2, I wrote it down for y'all, man. There's some shit I had to tell y'all. When he said, in chapter 2, when he was trying to figure out what was going on with himself, these are his words specifically. I decided to embark on a precarious journey into the Russian roulette chamber of Dr. Google. When he was trying to figure out his symptoms, that's what he said. He's like, and he said it so common. He's like, I decided to embark on a precarious journey into the Russian roulette chamber of Dr. Google. I'm like, wait, what? Like, you know, I got what he said, but I'm like, yo, how you just put that together like that? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's saying that he decided to go check Google for his symptoms and everything. Google was saying that he was dying and all that stuff. So he realized he made a mistake. But I'm saying that, so the way he puts his words together, that's what I'm running it back to. The way he puts his words together, that mind is something different. He was like, you know, sometimes your nerves have been fried from neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'm speaking honestly. Honestly, life is chronically fucking me chronically. I've been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself. Call me Connery. Sean Connery. You know what I'm saying? That right there is crazy right there. That was a wild line right there. Let's go.
My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery.
Fire. That whole scheme right there. He slows it down to keep everybody up. And then after that, he shows you his rhythmic flow. So then, like, you got the chorus. He's like, I'm gonna be straight with you now. I'm gonna go straight for the heart. Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. That right there is crazy. Pupils dilate when it's dark. You know what your pupils do when it's dark, and then like when it's light, your pupils like they adjust. He's like, pupils dilate in the dark, and people dilate in the dark. So people die at night, die in the dark, or the darkness of their soul, the darkness of their mind. Noah was late for the ark. Then he's like, Genesis rained, and it rained when it starts. So we already know the book of Genesis, and we know about Noah and all that stuff. So that's what this is. That's what he's referring to up here. Genesis aimed for the heart. Genesis, that chorus is hard.
I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Noah was late for the art. Noah was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Yo, that I need on that. What is that, dog? That's beautiful. Like, what is that, man? That joint goes so hard. Genesis. And it's like Reg is looking like, yo, I killed it. It's like he was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck their head up with this, man. When they hear like that sample or whatever it is, they gonna go crazy. He just got his hands up, like, yo, I know it's fire. Like just the way he transitions into it. Like he throws his hands up when that part comes.
Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
This shit is hard. And it's like the way, and it's just everything, man. And then the little stuff, like when he's like, when I'm by myself, and he zips his like jacket up and everything. So yeah, that joint is dope, man. Just a little mannerism. So he's like, when I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else, not inside my mind, and like not inside. Oh, he said, my bad. So it's similar to like the first verse and everything. He's like, when I'm by myself, I find my mind drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons. I've been knocking on the gates of hell. So he's on the inside trying to get out. On the heretic, a heathen. I've been screaming in this padded cell. So I'm guessing he's talking about this cell in his mind, like, and then sickle cell as well. Well, not sickle cell. You know what I mean? Lyme disease and everything. I don't know why I said sickle cell. But because I saw cell. He's like in this padded cell, and I'm just thinking like doubles. The padded cell was probably his bed. Ren has stated that that at the height of his illness prior to receiving stem cell transplants, he was confined in his bed up to 23 hours a day, and that it was excruciatingly painful to even stand up and to take a shower. So he's just like kind of like paralyzed in his bed. So like that's his cell. It's pain making, my pain waking. It's painstakingly cold. Oh my goodness, these words. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. I like that right there. My bones breaking when I'm holding on to control. Just let everything flow the way it flows, man. Because like trying to stop it is making it worse. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape. Put the body in the bag. Zip close. It's malignant. It's mutating. It's such a sight to behold. Aha. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a good. All right, we gotta get to that part, man. We gotta get. I love the way he says that. Let's get to that part.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my.
I love the way that beat switches up too. I forgot all about that. It's just like his words are like you feel his words more when you hear like the beat just do what it does.
Somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons. I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen. breathing, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold.
That right there is crazy, man. Such a sight to behold. He was, man, he was killing it right here, y'all. Hold up. I lost my place and everything. Yeah, all right, let's get to that part. And then y'all see this upside down house over here?
Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah, blah, that, beast mode.
Yeah, there go the house right there. So that I just wait to get to that part. Yo, so that upside down house is crazy. Now this scheme right here that he does is dope, man. All right, so he's like, let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, black, dead him. Beast mode, Armageddon, get him. Let me take the wheel for a second. It's like, yo, like, it's just, the joint is crazy, man. The way that he's putting it all together, like his tongue is a weapon, obviously, like lyrically and all that stuff. He knows how to use it for a weapon. He knows what to say. You know, he always speaks towards the masses. He always speaks for himself, always encourages people to stand up and not be sheep. So like his tongue is like deadly to like the opposition. And he's like, reload, black, dead him. Beast mode, Armageddon, get him. Let me take the wheel for a second. Like, let me take control. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. So obviously Shaq, we're talking about Shaq, you know, in the NBA, the basketball player, big dude. Shaq, salute to Shaq, man. He got like him and Shannon Sharp. That whole thing is weird right there. I don't know what to think about that. But like hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Swish hoop. So now we're talking basketball bars, basketball schemes. Swish hoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. You know, like I'm a basketball player. I switch hoops. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel like the profession. Making them feel like the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon, which is facts right there. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of the mind. So all these things, time could be used for good. Time could be used for bad. It's about how you decide to use your own time. We all got the same 24 hours. That reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. I find freedom in rhymes to defy my depression. I love that right there. So what I learned about Ren too, we all knew this already, but just hearing him in the chapters talk about it, it's like the only time he felt free was when he got into the music and everything. And then even when he got what who was it, man? What's the name of it? When he got into like what Trick the Fox. He said Trick the Fox, he learned a lot about himself and he found peace kicking it with them. And what, Charlie? Was it Charlie? Yeah, Charlie and Momoko. Yeah, so Charlie was like the one that he became friends with first and everything in the band and all that stuff. So he like really found himself like with that band. He found his place right there, and it gave him a feeling of peace and everything. Salute to Ren.
It's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah, blah, that, beast mode, Armageddon, get him. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch hoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession.
And then the way he does this, man, he's just a free soul. Like, he's just a free soul. The way he's just like, you know what I'm saying? And he's kind of like, I kind of get like we're all kids at heart, man, but Red throws it out there. The way he's skipping like that, man, he looks like a little kid doing it, but he's at peace. You know, like kids just skip and hop. They're not worried about nothing going on. They're at peace. They just doing what they do, having fun.
Kneel with aggression, regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson.
And another thing I like about that too is like when he starts like really cooking with his verse, he's showing you he can do it effortlessly. So he's like, you know, when he's saying like what he's saying about time, when he's like, you know, make them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. He's just like kind of like skipping while he's doing what he's doing, like it's nothing to him.
The profession, making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. I find freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain and the rain when it start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart.
All right, so I want to read this to y'all too right here for the second part of it. So it's like pupils dilate in the dark when moving from brightly, and this is what I said too. I just said like your eyes like change when it's dark and it's light. So it says when moving from a brightly lit space to a place of darkness, we are immediately able to see because there isn't enough light passing through our pupils. Once the pupils dilate, more light comes through, and we're able to see what we couldn't before. Ren speaks spiritually about darkness and light in High Ren, navigating the transitions as his pendulum swings back and forth has shown to be a breakthrough of sorts in Ren's journey of mental health, referencing those transitions in terms of pupil dilation could be synonymous with the adaptations needed to relax into the internal dance. The time Ren has spent in quote unquote darkness, dealing with medical complications, wrestling with the suicide of close friends, etc. He lost a few people too. I learned that too. Has enabled him to see more clearly. It's given him perspective on what is truly important and informs his disposition towards what the value and toward his disposition toward what to value in his life. This implied change is consistent with the theme of redemption, conversion, baptism, characterized by the story of Noah's Ark in Genesis. The pupil's concept is called back in the illest of our time. Oh, that's we haven't listened to that yet, man. So I'm not even gonna read that lyric. Yeah, because I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, so it's dope to see that, man. But yeah, this chorus is fire, man. This a fire ass song. I see why this is some of you guys is like favorite, like one of y'all goated Ren tracks. I rock with this. It's probably one of my favorite ones too.
It's rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the
That
art.
sample,
Genesis
man.
aim
That
for the
sample
heart.
just this
Genesis.
joint right here.
Genesis.
Now I'm over here trying to figure out what that means. I don't know, man. It probably means something. Y'all let me know in the comments what that means. I know y'all know what it means, man. It's probably some encrypted Ren language or some encrypted Ren bar that only 5% of the Renegades know about. I want to be in on that. I want to know what this is about, man, because I rock with this sound hard. Fire, man. Fire. Yo, 10 out of 10 for me easily, y'all. Like this track right here, man. Genesis is hard. I'm so glad we got to check it out. Like I said, I know about the acoustic version. Y'all stay tuned for that. I gotta make moves later on this week, man. I gotta go out of town again later on this week and everything. So I'm gonna try to have like as much as I can for you guys to hold everybody over until I come back next week and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I can. So it might be like a little scattered. I might even I don't know. I might like might do a video from my phone or something like that, just talking to you guys about different things. It all depends on like how everything's going, where I'm going at. So yeah. But all right, y'all, let me go and get up out of here, man. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I appreciate all love and support for you guys. Y'all don't know what it means to me, man. I really appreciate the appreciation for what I do. Like seriously, because you guys know probably from following Ren and other reactors, y'all know like being a reactor is not it's not easy. Like some people I know sometimes people can make it look easy, but it's a lot that goes into it when it comes to thumbnails, when it comes to like doing your research, when it comes to just I don't know. And then it's like the thing that I like about when it comes because I don't watch reactors like besides myself, I rarely watch my own stuff, but it's just like I know me personally, what I bring like the culture I was raised up from, my life experiences, the things I like, and that gives me a different perspective on music. And then I like to hear other people's perspective on music too. It's like, especially when it comes to artists, there's no right or wrong way to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm somebody that when I listen to music, I really listen. And that's my way of enjoying it. I'm enjoying music and I'm vibing to it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people that jump all over the place when I'm listening to music and all that stuff. I really sit there and I analyze like the way my brain thinks. I analyze what they're saying, and that helps me feel what they're saying. Then when I read the lyrics, it captivates me. It draws me closer to the music. So when I do listen to it again, when it's like that with all my reactions. Any song that I listen to up here that I listen to off camera, I hear it differently because of the reaction. My mind mentally comes back to my room in this space, and then I hear what the artist is saying. And then I even catch other things as well. So it's really fun for me. I love music. It's gotten me through a lot of dark times in my life. It really pushed a lot of positivity in my life as well. So shout outs to all the artists up here. And that's why when I critique music, I look at all these songs that these artists put out. It's like that's their babies. You know what I'm saying? I treat their music like it's their babies. Like for real. Like you put your heart and soul out here for people to critique. And it's like, you know, you can either take that feedback as negative and like feel like you're being attacked, or you could take it as something to adjust on. And it's just dope to hear everybody's perspective. It's the same thing with reactions, like even in comments, when someone says something in the comments and everything. That's how I was able to get to the point I'm at now, as far as like the way I break these down, because I listen to the community and what they talked about. And I'm like, okay, you guys are the viewers, you guys know what y'all like. Y'all watch other reactors, you know, so I take that in consideration. I don't feel like I'm too high and mighty to change up certain things, you know what I mean? Like, so, but yeah, I appreciate you guys appreciating my style and everything, because I don't try to fake it or anything. I just keep it honest with you guys, you know. So yeah, it is what it is, man. But I love you guys. Shout outs to the Renegades, man, the dopest Renegades. Shout outs to the dopest community. Shout outs to everybody that pulled up. You guys have a great day. I will see y'all really soon. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.